What is poppin' fight fans, and welcome to another episode of the Mystic Hour Live. And I am joined by the Georgian, the number 11 ranked UFC bantamweight, my man, Merab. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You got a big fight coming up September 25th, UFC 266 in Las Vegas against Marlon Moraes. How's the camp going so far?
Yeah, you're right. I have a big fight coming up. I'm training. I'm sparring with Aljamain Sterling. So best training camp. I'm ready to go.
Absolutely. And I saw you dive into that water again the other day. I remember you diving into the water a couple months ago. How's the head doing? Is everything okay with the cut? No scar tissue or anything?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. No problem.
You're good. And any swimming? Are you going to become a swimmer one day, maybe? Because I saw you doing those laps and you look pretty good in there.
No, no, I'm not. I'm a fighter. That's all. I'm swimming for just fun and for training, and that's it. I love swimming.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Rob. And Marlon Moraes, he's a former champion in World Series of Fighting. Do you feel that this is the biggest fight of your career?
Of course, yeah. At this moment, this is biggest fight for me, and I respect him. He's a very strong and dangerous fighter, and I'm preparing this fight good. And uh, I can say one for sure, it's gonna be great fight, and whoever strong gonna be winner on September 25.
Yeah, and you're on a 6 fight winning streak right now in that bantamweight division. Marlon's on a little bit of a losing streak. Why was it okay for you to take this fight?
Uh, yeah, Marlon, he's first number six, and he was number one long time. Yeah, like he was former champion, other organization, and yeah, he has a wins against very good guys, and he's still dangerous. Even he beat Jose Aldo split decision, and uh, yeah, he choke out Rafael Sansao. So like, and then even he lost last couple fight. I have some losses in my career, and every time I lose, I come back and I see my mistakes and I come back very strong. So I accept him like come back strong, and I know he's still dangerous and he's still. But I mean of course I'm following him social media, and then I've been seeing he's training hard, and he was preparing this fight 5 months already. So I accept him coming strong.
Yeah, and if you beat him, that's going to be 7 fights in a row, Marab. Do you think after that you deserve maybe top five competition?
Of course, yeah, yeah, exactly. It's 7 win, 7 fight straight. This is big. Everybody know about this, and yeah, I'm not rushing. I'm just gonna go step by step. Uh, but yeah, this is serious. Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of winning streaks, we have Chica, we got Ilya, and we got you, all three Georgian guys. You guys are all on winning streaks. What's the difference between you and, I mean, Georgians and, your regular American guys, that train?
Uh, um, yeah, I'm proud of my Georgian fighters, and I'm happy for them. I don't know, like we have so many good fighters, but the fighters they are in UFC. Giga, Ilya, Roman, uh, mm, Guram, they are made, and yeah, they are hard workers. And no, I'm not gonna say any different. I'm just proud, and mm, like uh, you know we working and just working like other fighters, and thank god we're doing great. So, and yeah, we representing catching good. So, and uh yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of Georgia, you brought Aljamain and you brought Al to your home country. How did that come about? How did you guys plan to go there?
Of course, I always want to bring my friends in my country and show where I'm from. And this summer, we all have a time, and I try to, yeah, I tell them, like, let's go to Georgia if you guys have a time. Of course, they was interesting, and I found this. They pay our trip, and when we get there, people excited. And when it started from airport, people was waiting for there, and then everywhere whenever we go, people were so excited and so happy and very welcome, and everybody was trying to invite restaurant home and take care of us, and like yeah, like we get so many gifts, and like that was amazing. Great trips.
Yeah, so they felt super famous over there, of course. And what do you think was their favorite part about Georgia?
um uh, when I bring Al and Aljo my village where I from, um it's like a it's small village. It's like everything is natural. We have a river, and I grow up there. We used to, like, my family. We used to do farms, and like we used to have animals, cows, and other animal, chickens and stuff. So when I show them like where I from, and then we was riding horses, and yeah, that was good. My hometown kids and people was so happy and so proud, and yeah, just that was best part of, I think.
Awesome. And I hope maybe Aljamain maybe one day brings you to Jamaica, right? That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, of course. We are very good close friends, and of course I go wherever he goes. I do same. So of course I'm going Jamaica, and I want to go Jamaica. Yeah, and I know his family, and I know a lot of Jamaicans, and I actually I before I yeah I know like when once I study um, the map in school, I was interesting because Jamaica very interesting. It's just beautiful. It's lots of different kind of birds, and like it's beautiful. Of course I'm always been interesting, but now I have my best friend and my training partner Aljamain from Jamaica. Of course I will go Jamaica.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of Aljamain, he's got a big title fight to defend that title coming up. What do you think he could do differently from the first fight to the second one? Because in the first one, he had a couple difficulties, maybe with some takedowns. What do you think he can do differently the second time around against Peter Yan?
Yeah, first fight, he wasn't feeling good. He was a little bit like weak the fight, and he still did good. So now this time, I'm sure he will be healthy, and I know how strong Aljo is, and he will dominate Peter Yan, and he will come champion. He will defend his belt, and then everybody, he will make everybody quiet after. Yes.
Yeah. Do you think it was wrong for people to give him issues because he won because of the illegal knee? Or you thought that he deserved that belt because Peter Yan did the wrong thing?
Listen, fight was going, and it was more than one round left, and
Yeah.
then whatever Peter did, that was terrible. We are professionals. We all know rules, and especially every state we fight, the referee comes right before fight, and they tell you exactly details, and then this specific, like this, and this one specific, when you grounded, they tell you never kick, or even if you were even fingers touching floor, you cannot kick somebody. So Aljo was down, like he was on knees, and this guy grabbed his neck and slammed the knee his forehead. So of course, I mean, like that was crazy. And then Aljo, yeah. Then whatever happened is happened, and now. yeah, they have to fight again. So and then I like I said, now we will find out who is the real champion, and I believe it. Aljo is the best, so he's gonna win now.
Yeah, and you're on your way there to maybe being a top five fighter, maybe top three, maybe close to being champion. Have you and Aljo ever had that conversation? If he's still champion at that time, you guys would be okay fighting each other, or that's something that probably could never happen?
It's never we never going to fight each other. We are friends, we are brothers, we are training partners, and no, we are just so close. No, we're not going to fight each other. But I'm still not close to fight title, and I'm not thinking about this. And anyways, I'm focused of my next fight, Marlon Moraes, and Arjo to has to defend his title, and but we never going to fight each other, you know.
Yeah. And do you feel that you're kind of getting revenge for Aljamain because you know he had that fight against Marlon, it didn't go his way? Do you feel like you're kind of defending your brother's honor going against Marlon?
Uh, oh, this is nothing personal. This
Yeah.
is sport, and even Marlon knock Aldo. That was, I believe, that was accident. And Marlon Morales, yeah, of course he's dangerous. Of course he's good, but he got lucky. And if they fight right after, I believe Aljo can beat him 10 times. But that time Marlon Morales got lucky, and this is a fight. That's why I have to be careful, and uh, that's why I have to respect. And yeah, it's nothing personal. Um, he's hard worker. He's an athlete, and yeah, he has so many fights, and I have all the respect, Marlon Morales. So nothing personal. I just, of course, if I win. Uh, but it's, yeah, like I said, it's not, it's a sport, it's not like personal. We not. And then especially he's friendly he used to training with Ricardo Almeida and Mark Henry and Frankie Edgar and Temur Waliev and like these guys, and we are friendly with those guys, so it's nothing. We just, yeah,
Yeah.
only respect.
Absolutely. And Marab, what has Ray Longo and Matt Serra meant to you? How important are those two guys to you?
Uh, yeah, first, uh, I have big love for those guys because, uh, yeah, we started like they are my corner like from my first fight, and then of course Metzera, he's former UFC champion. Ray Longo very is a very good coach, and he's such a great guy, and only I have big love, and yeah, meaning a lot. Um, so we are one team. So that's all.
Absolutely, Marab. And anything you want to say to those fans out there that are watching you, of course, every time you go in that cage, and tell them what you're going to do coming up September 25th at UFC 266.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you everybody who loves good fights, who loves to watch good fights, and make sure September 25 watch my fight. It's gonna be a great fight. So let's go.
Absolutely, Marab. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, boss.
Thank
Hey, the man, the legend, Merab. He will be fighting Marlon Moraes at UFC 266 September 25th. Make sure you guys tune in and check that out.